It's a great day here at KEKFILA's YouTube channel. I am the KEKFILA, aka Sage, and I am bringing you another video. It is just me commentating over my games I had this last weekend in June, and I generally try to do one a day. But before I jump into the actual game, I first want to talk about what I had in the title of this video. And essentially, do you want Whitebeard to go first or second? I think everything's matchup dependent. And Whitebeard should really learn what they want to do, right? What they want to do with their deck. And it's good to know what they want to do as well, because you might choose the opposite to know what's going on. I used to choose going second as Doflamingo, but then I realized going first was always just good. I just tried that, and it was really good. And then Whitebeard's curve going first is actually also pretty darn good. So I think going first against Whitebeard standardly is going to be the meta. No matter what you're facing. If you're Whitebeard seeing this video, try to go first and see how that goes. See how that curve goes out. And then if you're a Doflamingo, do the same thing. I decided to mulligan here. I choose to go first, and this was my major mistake of the whole thing. My mulligan was just fine. I had a 1 cost blocker, a 3 cost blocker, and a stacker. I wasn't going to have any aggression on my second turn, which is kind of what I was looking for, to have aggression. But I messed up with that. And then, yeah. Let's see how it kind of turned out. I didn't get a Perona or any kind of stacker, or even a blocker for that matter here. And he just goes turn 1 boat. So turn 1 boat already going to be pretty good, right? In this scenario for him. Doesn't mean it's an instant win, but I'm kind of struggling here with this. I now want to place a blocker, because it looks like I just drew a 1 cost blocker, so why not? Kind of silly, but what I decide to do. And I actually I had too many cards in my hand that were 7 warlords. I didn't want to deal with the chance of missing, because I feel like chance of missing something would be pretty vast there. So I end up swinging for 6. He ends up taking it, and then I swing for, then I place this card down. And now I have to really think about this. I honestly should just block one of these, right? With the law blocker. Do it now, so in case he plays a Vista. He played the Vista, so honestly, I should have blocked first, but just what happened. Swings 8 at my leader. I decide just to take that, because that's takes too much, and he has 1 Dawn left over. Most likely to help him out if I just drew a ton of Dawn and try to kill his dude there. So I go to my 7 Dawn turn here. Well, in this video, dude, these dogs are just fucking fighting, dude. It's great. It's hilarious. Like these dogs today. It's like in this game, it was just so good. So yeah. He gives me a 1k for attacking his character, and then I swing 7 at that same character, not using skill, because I don't know the top of my deck yet. I play the Gecko Moya, grabbing the Law, and then I pay 1 to play that same Law back out, kind of giving it more Vista targets, making it easy for him to Vista me. But, you know, that happens. If it happens, it happens. He goes ahead and plays Fire Fist. This is, you know, honestly great no matter what, if he's going first or second. Especially going first, it's super OP, but he attacks 3k at my 3k. I wanted to use 1 card to be easier to guard with that. He swings at it, kills that. I block, and then I'm left with this. Still 3 life. These dogs are still fighting. I think he had to break the fight up. The brown dog's just getting on the black dog, right? I swing 5 at that, and then I just pay a straight 9. I think my whole strategy switched up when I damaged this earlier, and I got this in my hand. So I decided to play the Mihawk down and remove the ace, and now he's at 1 life. I'm at 3 life. We both have great sized hands. He swings 8 at my leader. I'm gonna decide to take this one, and then he plays a Whitebeard, giving 2 to his Whitebeard, swinging 10. You know, honestly, super simple gameplay. We even 1 Dawn open. He's at 8k, which I kind of forgot in the middle of this whole thing. I'm like, oh, I could have played this one out a little bit better. I don't know if it really would have... Actually, it would have changed some things. It would have changed things if I was able to swing with these. Yeah. You know, just is what it is. Because I forgot his leader was at 8. So after my initial swing of Mihawk here, it gets just pretty muddled. So I stack my deck in just the right way. I think about that actually for a moment. I'm skipping through this a little bit. And then I decided to swing 9k at his Atmos. Again, I should have just drew at least 1k on my leader and swung 6 at that. It was just, I felt dumb. There's a card on top of my deck that was good. It, like, at least, or I swing 7 at the Atmos and then swing 9 at the Atmos. Like, again, I feel so incredibly dumb at this point. And so this Gecko Moria also just sits here because I can't use it, right? So that would have been nice for me to use that. I swing 8k at his leader, grabbing that same law blocker back out. And then I pay 1 for the law blocker. Really just getting this out here so I can annoy him a little bit with my strategy. And I have this Gecko Moria. He ends up playing another 9-beard. So, you know, he swings 10 most likely at my leader. And I'm thinking how, like, kind of ridiculously strong that is. I have 2 up for Love Mellow. In case he ever went for game with something crazy, but that was just not necessary. I could have used those 2 Dawn to maybe invest in attacking him last turn. Get some more cards out, because I've gotten quite a bit of cards out of his hand, right? Definitely just overanalyzing the game as we go, right? So I'm overthinking if I want to counter it or if I want to block it, and I look like I'm gonna have to block one of these anyway, but I use the Love Mellow on that one, not the small one, and then I block it. So that's just fine. Attacking his big beard would be a mistake because it's a 10k instead of an 8k, and I don't want to have a chance to throw down another beard. But actually, no, wait, no, it wasn't a mistake. I decided to do that. So I decide to throw down 5 Dawn here. And I just want to get if I get the cards out of his hand, that's also fine, right? Because I'm not punching for life this game. I just need to get rid of that 9-beard, and while also doing things like placing another blocker, essentially, right? So he does this. Honestly, if I put 2k more counter down, it maybe would have been a little better. I think this one through. I place down the blocker here. I don't think I have a Love Mellow in hand. I think I'm praying there's a Mellow on top of my deck. And then I end the turn 2 Dawn up, 4 cards in hand, and my opponent thinks here for a moment. Makes sense. When you have a bluff Mellow, it's just kind of necessary. He plays down the Fire Fist Ace, having 3 Dawn left over, and he minuses both of my blockers. He ends up swinging 10 first at my leader, and he has 2 12k attacks coming in soon. Actually, one of them is going to be 14k. So I need to be able to either take that one, and he has 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks. I have 1 blocker effectively, only 1 blocker. And then I could take 1 hit. So I essentially just have to counter out of one of these. And essentially, actually not even counter out of one of them. I don't think I can. So I decided to take the first one. And he ends up swinging 8k with his Whitebeard. And I'm like, oh, I thought it was 10k. I forgot he didn't play a 9-beard this turn, so that's how that goes. I give him a 2k and a 1k and a 1k, so I go up to 9. And then he throws 2 on this dude. Swings a 14. It kills. I block that, and then he swings for again 12. I just can't counter that out. Just didn't have the Love Mellow there to help me out. I think maybe with the Love Mellow 2k I would have got there, but he had so many outs. He gave me a lecture of everything I could do. Not necessary, but I think I misplayed a couple turns, including my mulligan, especially when I swung at his Atmos. But now 3-1, unfortunately, and now just trying to make my ways to winning or doing the best I can in this tournament. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Appreciate the feedback. See you tomorrow. Ciao.